Bitcoin has slipped back toward $110,000, Ethereum is fighting near $4,300, and Solana is holding the $200 line. After Friday's sell-off, many are asking, is this just a healthy pullback? Or the start of something bigger? Let's break it down. Macro setup and market mood. Friday, August 29th, was rough for crypto. Bitcoin fell about 2.5%, Ethereum dropped over 5%, XRP lost 4.6%, and Solana shed nearly 3%. The main reason? Cooling expectations that the Fed will cut rates soon. Powell's tone turned less supportive, and suddenly risk appetite faded. But here's the twist, institutional money hasn't stopped. US spot ETF still pulled in $307 million into ETH and $81 million into BTC this week. That shows the underlying demand remains firm, even if short-term traders are nervous. The next big catalyst? Friday's PCE inflation report. A cooler reading could revive the rally, while a hot surprise may keep pressure on crypto into month-end. Bitcoin outlook. Let's start with Bitcoin. After peaking above $124,000 earlier this month, BTC is now consolidating around $108K, $110K. Analysts warn that if this zone gives way, we could be looking at a retest of $100,000 or even a dip toward $90,000. On the upside, the key trigger is $117,000. Only a break above that level would revive the bull case toward $125K, $130K. Actionable game plan. Consider buying dips only if BTC stabilizes around $112, $114K with volume. If price stays stuck below $110,000, patience is better than panic. Only add more aggressively if Bitcoin breaks above $117,000 with conviction. Ethereum outlook. Ethereum was the hardest hit in Friday's drop, sliding over 5% to about $4,376. But here's the good news, the bigger picture remains constructive. On the weekly chart, ETH is still inside a bullish channel, with strong support around $3,925. Resistance is overhead at $5,045. Break that, and ETH could quickly accelerate toward $5,500 or even $6,000. Some banks, like Standard Chartered, even project $7,500 ETH by year-end, fueled by ETF inflows and staking strength. Actionable game plan. Stagger buys around $4,300 to $4,400 with tight stops. If ETH dips below $3,900, step back, that's a bearish trigger. Upside play? At only if ETH breaks above $5,000 with strong volume. XRP outlook. XRP is circling the $3 to 3.10 range and continues to underperform. Yes, it has regulatory clarity now, and an ETF could come next year. But price action remains muted. Game plan. Wait for confirmation above $3.10 with volume before buying. If XRP slips back into the $2.95 zone, stay cautious with very tight stops. Bigger moves will only come once momentum truly returns. Solana outlook. Solana is holding strong near $200, one of the more resilient majors after this week's pullback. If momentum carries, Sol could rally toward $230 to $250. Analysts even see potential toward $300 if adoption trends continue. Game plan. Accumulate cautiously around $195 to $200. Target $230 to $250 on a breakout. But if Solana loses $190 with volume, step aside quickly. Altcoins and speculative plays. Beyond the majors, altcoins are buzzing again. Remittix is gaining traction as a utility token for cross-border payments, with pre-sale pricing under $1. LayerBrett, a Layer 2 meme coin, is hyped as the next 100x play, thanks to staking APY and Layer 2 utility. And meme favorites like Lil Peep, Say, and Bonk are still showing accumulation by whales. Game plan. Keep exposure small, no more than 5% of your portfolio. Prioritize projects with real fundamentals like Remittix. If you play hype tokens, use strict stop losses. High upside, high risk. Weekend wrap-up. So here's your one-look roadmap for the weekend. Bitcoin, cautious entries only if support holds above $110,000. Ethereum, strong long-term case, but wait for stabilization or a breakout above $5,000. XRP, range-bound, only buy on $3.10 confirmation. Solana, accumulate near $200, target higher if momentum sustains. Altcoins, small, selective bets only, utility first, hype second. Remember, this is not financial advice, just an evidence-based outlook to help you navigate the next 48 hours. So, do you think Bitcoin will hold $110,000 and bounce back, or are we headed for $100,000 next? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And if you want clear crypto analysis every week, hit subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Trade smart, stay disciplined, and I'll see you in the next one.